Let me tell you a little story about how I was raised. Everyday work, everyday pray. Got family, friends, yeah, everybody sins. A winner never quits and a quitter never wins. Help folks in need, don't fall for greed. A jealous man is weak, so think before you speak. If you love them, let them know. If you hate, let it go. Fast can be fun, but sometimes you need slow. God is all good, the devil is so real. So listen up, y'all, cause this is how I feel.
I won't back up, I don't back down. I've been raised up to stand my ground. Take my job, but not my guns. Tax my check till I ain't got none. Except for the good Lord up above. I answer to no one.
See, I'm a flag-flying, Bible-toting son of a gun. Yeah, I'm hell on the heart, just a rebel on the run. Scared, don't know it, fear, don't feel it. The truth is the light, sometimes you gotta fight. Good beats bad, right beats wrong. I'm a ballroom preacher and this is my song.
Live from Legion Field at St. Louis Catholic High School baseball. Game 2 of the doubleheader with Wash-Marion. Saints won the first game 14-4 in 5 innings. And we're getting ready to start off the second game. And leading it off for the Saints will be Caleb Duhan. First pitch to Duhan misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Duhan, ground ball towards second base. Throw to first, and it's not in time. Duhan beats it out for the infield base hit.
Back for the Saints, shortstop Cameron Pradia.
So Cameron Pradia will bat with nobody out. And a runner at first base. First pitch catches the outside corner. And it's no balls and a strike to Cameron Pradia. Pradia lifts one to the left side. And it's foul. So no balls, 2 strikes now to Cameron Pradia. To Pradia. Duhan takes off. Pitch misses low. There'll be no throw as Duhan takes second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Pradia. Swing and a miss, and Pradia strikes out for out number 1.
Back for the Saints, right fielder Gus Milligan.
So here's Milligan with one out, and Duhan at second base. First pitch is underneath the catcher, and Duhan will take third. 1 ball, no strikes to Milligan. Swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, runner at third is Duhan. Fly ball left field, and the left fielder can't come up with it. Duhan will score. Milligan on his way to third. He'll hold up at second and get back.
At bat for the Saints, left fielder Clay Gaskin.
So 1 out for Clay Gaskin. And the first pitch to Gaskin's in for a strike. It's no balls, 1 strike. 1 out with Milligan at second. Ground ball past the third baseman into left field for a base hit. Milligan's going to round third. He'll head to the plate. And the Saints lead it 2-0. RBI single for Gaskin.
And after the Saints, first baseman JT Pellegrin.
So here's JT Pellegrin with 1 out, and Gaskin at first. First pitch misses high. So 1 ball, no strikes now to Pelican. The 1-0 misses low. 2 balls, no strikes now to JT Pelican. Here's the 2-0. Gaskin takes off, and Pelican fouls it out of play. So 2 balls and a strike. Gaskin takes off again, no throw, as Gaskin will take second base. Pitch was a ball, and it's 3 balls and a strike to Pelican. Three balls and a strike to Pelican. pitch misses high for ball 4.
At bat for the Saints, designated hitter Grant Peshoff.
So 1 out, runners at first and second for the designated hitter, Grant Peshoff. Breaking ball catches the outside corner to Peshoff and snowballs in 1 strike. Saints lead 2-0 here in the top of the first inning. 1 out, runners at first and second. There's the pitch to Peshoff, and Peshoff will be hit by the pitch.
Is up and the stock market
At bat for the Saints, catcher Carson Mixon.
I live back in the woods, you see.
So 1 out and bases loaded for the catcher, Carson Mixon. First pitch is in for a strike to Mixon. No balls and 1 strike. Outside, and it's 1-1 to Mixon. Pitch gets away, and Gaskin will come home to score. And the Saints lead it 3-0. 2 balls and a strike to Carson Mixon. Peshoff and Pelican both advance on the pass ball. Two balls and a strike to Mixon. And the pitch misses outside. It's 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Misses high, ball 4. Bases loaded for Will Aguilar.
At bat for the Saints, second baseman Will Aguilar.
Blake Granger will go in the courtesy run for Mixon. So here's Aguilar with the bases loaded, 1 out. Aguilar lifts one foul down the left side.
The ball is sponsored by Russell Booth Construction.
Aguilar went 3 for 4. 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored in game 1 earlier today. So no balls and a strike. Ground ball to third base. Third baseman off of his glove. There'll be no play. That'll bring home Pelican. It's 4-0.
At bat for the Saints, third baseman Jeremiah Caesar.
Aguilar reaches on the error, and Jeremiah Caesar's the batter with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike. Saints lead it 4-0 now. Top of the 4th, 1 out, bases loaded. I'm sorry, top of the 1st, 1 out, bases loaded. Caesar hits one foul down the right side.
Foul ball is sponsored by Billy Navarro Chevrolet.
Fly ball left side, and it's just foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Caesar. No balls, 2 strikes to Jeremiah Caesar. And he'll hit it into the gap in left center field. Peshoff comes home. Here comes Granger. And here comes Aguilar. 3 RBI double for Jeremiah Caesar. Gives the Saints a 7-0 lead here in the top of the 1st. And now Caesar takes 3rd. On a ball that got away from the pitcher. Saints have batted around, go back to the top of the order. And Caleb Duhan.
At bat for the Saints, center fielder Caleb Duhan.
First pitch to Duhan misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Duhan off the handle to the shortstop. It short hops him, and he can't pick it up. And Duhan will reach on the error.
At bat for the Saints, shortstop Cameron Pradia.
So Cameron Pradia with runners on 1st and 3rd now for the Saints. Still 1 out. Saints have 7 runs here in the top of the 1st. Duhan takes off. He'll take 2nd with no throw. Pitch is called a strike on the inside corner. And it's no balls and 1 strike now to Cameron Pradia. Pitch gets away from the catcher, but Caesar will hold up. And it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Pradia. And the pitch is outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Cameron Pradia. Here's the 2-2 outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count to Pradia. And he swings and misses. Throw down. There won't be a throw at first. So Pradia strikes out, but reaches on the pass ball. On the drop third strike. So bases loaded for West Milligan. Bases loaded, 1 out for Milligan. First pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Misses high, 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch misses high to Milligan, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. And ball 4 to Milligan. That'll walk in a run. And the Saints lead it 8-0. And timeout for Wash-Marion.
At bat for the Saints, left fielder Clay Gaskin.
So 1 out, bases loaded for Clay Gaskin. And the first pitch misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch misses inside, 2 balls and no strikes. High and inside once again. 3 balls and no strikes now to Gaskin. And inside for ball 4. That'll walk in another run. And the Saints lead it 8-0 here in the top of the first.
At bat for the Saints, first baseman JT Pelican.
So here's Pelican with 1 out and the bases loaded. First pitch on the outside corner is called a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Pelican. And the 0-1 misses outside. No balls, 1 strike. Just a bit high and outside. It's 2 balls and 1 strike now to Pelican. Pelican off the end of the bat, slow roller to second base, and nobody covering. That'll bring home Pradia. And the Saints lead it 10-0.
At bat for the Saints, that's hitter Grant Pessoff.
So Grant Peshoff will bat with the bases loaded And 1 out. First pitch is in for a strike. So no balls and a strike to Peshoff. And the pitch misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One to Peshoff. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss by Peshoff, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside, and Peshoff will strike out looking for out number 2.
All day long I can catch catfish from dusk till
And for the Saints, catcher Carson Mixon.
So here's Carson Mixon with 2 down. First pitch misses high. It's 1 ball and no strikes to Carson Mixon. Mixon lifts one to shallow center. Outfielder coming in, and the center fielder will make the catch to end the inning. Saints scored 10 runs here in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the first. You're watching St. Louis Catholic High School baseball on the St. Louis Catholic Sports Network. Bottom of the first inning, Aaron Castet gets the start here in game 2. And the first pitch misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss on the 1-0, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Castet pitching. Carson Mixon is the catcher. Swing and a miss, and it's the ball and 2 strikes. JT Pelican at first. Will Aguilar at second, Cameron Pradia at short, and Jeremiah Caesars at third in the outfield. Gaskin in left, Duhan in center, and Gus Milligan is in right. Here's the 1-2. Misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Castet. And Castet gets the strikeout to open the inning for out number 1.
bat for the Indians, number 10, Jason Butler.
First pitch from Castet misses low and away. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. And strike called. 1-1. The 1-1 is low. 2 balls and a strike now from Castet. And the 2-1 pitch is in for a strike. 2-2 from Aaron Castet. A swing and a miss. And strikeout for out number 2.
At bat for the Indians, number 25, Roy Babineau.
First pitch from Castet, in for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's no balls, 2 strikes now from Castet. Here's the 0-2. Fouled out down the right side. Count stays at no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 from Castet. Breaking ball inside corner, and Castet strikes out the side in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the second inning at St. Louis 10 and Wash-Marion 0. Go to the top of the second inning. Saints leading at 10-0, and Will Aguilar will start things off for the Saints. First pitch is high and outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Low and inside. 2-0 to Aguilar. Two balls, no strikes to Aguilar. And it misses outside, 3-0. Here's the 3-0 to Aguilar, and Aguilar drives it to left field, off the wall, but foul. Three balls and a strike to Aguilar. And Aguilar, after a long dry spell, will be hit by the pitch. Will Aguilar, the team leader, hit by pitch.
Jeremiah Caesar
Takes another one for the team, and he heads down to first base. Jeremiah Caesar will be the batter, but nobody out. And Caesar lifts one down the right side, but that'll get out of play.
Now ball is sponsored by Billy Navarro Chevrolet.
And Caesar drives one back up the middle for a base hit. Aguilar will stop at second base. Nobody out. Runners at first and second for the center fielder, Caleb Duhan. And Duhan off the end of the bat, and it'll be caught by the first baseman for out number one.
At bat for the Saints, shortstop Cameron Pradia.
She said, do you love me? I tell her only I only love my baby.
Here's Cameron Pradia with one out and runners at first and second. First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. No balls and one strike down to Pradia. Outside corner is called a strike once again, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball off the mound. Second baseman's going to grab it, and he'll beat Caesar to the bag for the second out. Ground ball kind of launched off the mound right to the second baseman. So now 2 outs for Gus Milligan. Pradia at first and Aguilar at third. Pradia takes off. The ball gets away. Here comes Aguilar to the plate, and he'll slide in safe. And the Saints lead it 11-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Gus Milligan. 1 ball, no strikes to Milligan. And the off-speed pitch drops in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 to Milligan. And it misses high. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's the 2-1. And Milligan off the handle into foul territory, over the dugout. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Foul ball sponsored by Russell Speech Construction.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Milligan. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. There's the pitch. Misses low and away. Now he'll say Milligan went and call him out on strikes to end the inning. Saints score 1 in the top of the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second inning. It's St. Louis 11 and Wash-Marion 0. Bottom of the second, and the first pitch from Aaron Castet is swung on and missed for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now from Castet. And strike 3 called on the outside corner for out number 1.
And back for the Indians, number 27, Caitlin Robertson.
1 out, nobody on for the Indians. First pitch just misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Fouled back, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch misses low. And the count's 2 balls and a strike from Aaron Castet. Outside once again, and it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Right down the middle. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Strike out for out number 2.
For the Indians, number 4, Malcolm Fontenot.
2 down, nobody on. First pitch from Castet is foul tip, no balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 misses low and away, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 from Castet. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 6 batters face, 6 strikeouts for Castet through 2 innings. We'll go to the 3rd inning. It's St. Louis 11 and Wash-Marion 0. Top of the 3rd inning, Saints up 11-0. And first batter will be Michael Laverne, pinch hitting for Gaskin. He'll go into left field. First pitch foul back. It's no balls, 1 strike. Off the handle of the bat, foul ball in first base line, and the first baseman gets down and gets to it for out number 1.
And back to the Saints, first baseman J.T. Pelican.
So here's J.T. Pelican with 1 out. And first pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch misses high. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One to Pelican. And it's called a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And it misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 to Pelican. And it's high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 3-2 to Pelican. Ground ball to third base, and it'll get past the third baseman into left field for a base hit.
At bat for the Saints, designated hitter Grant Peshoff.
So here's here's Grant Peshoff with Pelican at first base. And Peshoff fouls the first pitch back. No balls and 1 strike to Grant Peshoff. Peshoff will hit to center field. That'll get down for a base hit. And Grant Peshoff is 1 for 2. So the 1 out. Runners at first and second. The batter will be Carson Mixon.
Carson Mixon.
Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things.
So here's Carson Mixon with 1 out and 2 on. First pitch misses high. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-0 misses low. 2 balls, no strikes now to Mixon. Outside corner misses, and it's 3 balls, no strikes now to Carson Mixon. Look back to third. Pelican dives back. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and it's in for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Carson Mixon. Mixon drives 1 to center field. Center fielder coming in and makes the catch for out number 2. So here's Christian Carpenter. He'll pinch hit for Will Aguilar.
At bat for the Saints, second baseman Christian Carpenter.
That it makes.
First pitch to Carpenter bounces past the catcher. And the runners will advance to second and third. 1 ball, no strikes to Christian Carpenter. 2 outs in the inning. Saints lead it 11-0 here in the top of the third. The 1-0 pitch catches the inside for a strike, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back out of play. That's a ball and 2 strikes to Carpenter. One, 2 to Carpenter. And he fouls it back once again.
Ball ball is sponsored by Billy DeVore Chevrolet.
One-two pitch is down, gets by, and Pelican will come home to score. Saints lead at 12-0. Peshoff advances to third. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Carpenter. Ground ball to the shortstop. Throw to first, and it's in time for out number 3. Saints pick up a run here in the top of the third. We'll go to the home half of the third inning with the Saints leading at 12-0.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring.
Bottom of the third, and the first pitch from Aaron Castet misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside corner is called a strike, and it's 1-1. One ball, 2 strikes from Castet. Fly ball to right field. And the catch is made. It's Aaron Ogeron taking over out in right field, makes the catch.
At bat, number 30, Corey Petrie.
First pitch from Castet misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. And 1-0 pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is fouled off. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Michael Laverne is in left. Duhan is in center. And Ogeron is in right. Carpenter's playing first. Looks like Kane Miller and Cooper Miller on the left side of the infield. Cooper's at short. Kane is at third.
And back for the Indians, number 11.
Castet strikes out the batter for out number 2. Two down, nobody on. First pitch is in for a strike. And it's no balls and 1 strike now from Castet. Swing and a miss, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball towards the first base side. Carpenter has it, and he'll step on the bag for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Saints in the bottom of the third. We'll go to the fourth with the Saints leading at 12-0. Top of the fourth inning, and Kane Miller will lead it off for the Saints. Miller swings at the first pitch and fouls it back out of play. There's no balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 to Kane Miller. And the pitch misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled down the third base side. No ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes to Kane Miller. And back to the pitcher off the end of the bat. Over to first in time for out number 1.
Back for the Saints, in the field, Caleb Duhon.
Here's Caleb Duhon with 1 out. And foul tip on the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. There's the 0-1. And it's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And it just misses off the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Duhon. High and outside, and it's 3-1. Three balls and a strike to Duhon. Ground ball towards second base. And the first baseman never got back to cover. Duhon will be safe. Infield hit for Duhan. That'll bring up Cooper Miller, younger brother of King.
Cooper Miller.
So here's Cooper Miller with one out, runner at first. First pitch, and Miller drives it to right field for our base hit. So one out, runners at first and second for Aaron Orgeron.
Aaron Orgeron.
Runners first and second, one out for Orgeron. Pitch misses high and outside. It's one ball and no strikes. Orgeron with a grounder back off the pitcher's glove. And he'll reach. And the bases will be loaded for Michael Laverne.
That's the Saints left fielder, Michael Laverne.
I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless.
So here's Laverne with the bases loaded and one out. And the first pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. They give Orgeron a hit on that bat. Pitch misses high, one ball, one strike. Swing and a miss on the off-speed pitch. It's a ball and two strikes. The 1-2 misses low. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Pitch was a ball, so it's 3 balls, 2 strikes now to Laverne. One out, runners on all the bases. Here's the pitch, outside, ball 4. That'll bring home Duhan. And the Saints lead at 13-1. I'm sorry, 13-0.
At bat for the Saints. Second baseman, JT Pelican.
So there's JT Pelican with one out and the bases loaded. First pitch is called a strike. It's no balls, 1 strike. And Pelican will be hit by the pitch. That'll bring home Miller. And it's 14-0. There's Grant Peshoff now.
Grant Peshoff.
And first pitch misses outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Peshoff. Here's the 1-0 to Peshoff. And Peshoff fouls it back. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded with 1 out. Here's the 1-1. Misses outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the 2-1 pitch is called a strike to Peshoff, so it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Misses outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Peshoff off the 3-2. Blooper towards the left side. Good effort by the shortstop, but he can't come up with it. And Ogeron will come home to score. And it's 15-0. 1 out, bases loaded for Carson Mixon. First pitch to Mixon falls in for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to Carson Mixon. Pitch misses high and inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mixon drives a base hit to left field. Laverne will come home to score. And the Saints lead at 16-0.
At bat for the Saints, first baseman Christian Carpenter. Starts running for the catcher, Blake Grande.
So here's Christian Carpenter with 1 out and the bases loaded. Carpenter lifts 1 to the left side. Left fielder comes over. He can't get to it. It's down for a base hit. And Pelican will come home to score. And the Saints have a 17-0 lead. So there's Kane Miller.
Kane Miller.
First pitch gets away, and Peshoff will head to the plate and score to make it 19-0. 1 ball, no strikes to Kane Miller. Miller drives 1 to left field. Left fielder can't get to it. Falls in front of him for a base hit. That'll bring home Granger, who was courtesy running for Mixon. And it's 19-0 here in the top of the 4th.
Back for the Saints, center fielder Caleb Buhan.
First pitch is a strike on the outside corner. It's no balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 to Duhan. Duhan swings and fouls it down the left side. Out of play. There's no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, runners at second and third for the Saints. Ground ball towards the right side. Second baseman comes up with it. Throw to first. And the throw is off. Duhan will reach on the air. Carpenter will score. And the Saints lead it 20-0.
At bat for the Saints, shortstop, Cooper Miller.
So here's Cooper Miller. First pitch is a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss by Miller. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch misses high. It's 2 balls and 1 strike now to Cooper Miller. Runners at first and third for the Saints. Saints lead it 20-0 here in the top of the 4th. And Miller fouls it off. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch misses low and away, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. And ball 4. And that'll load the bases for the Saints.
Back for the Saints, right fielder Aaron Ogeron.
And the first pitch to Aaron Ogeron misses outside. I'm sorry, it's called a strike. It's no balls and 1 strike. Inside corner, it is called a strike, and it's 0-2. Ogeron fouls it down the right side. It's no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Bases are loaded. And strike 3 is going to be called on Aaron Ogeron for out number 2.
Left fielder Michael Laverne.
So 2 down, bases loaded for Michael Laverne. And first pitch to Laverne, and they're going to send Miller home on the steal for out number 3. So that'll end the inning. Saints score 8 runs in the top of the 4th. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Saints lead it 20-0. Welcome back. The first pitch from Castet was a no pitch as the ball got out of the Saints dugout. So no balls, no strikes. First pitch, swing and a miss. And there's no balls and 1 strike from Aaron Castet. Yeah, 1 is fouled towards the Wash-Marion dugout, and it's no balls, 2 strikes now. Bottom of the 4th inning, Saints lead it 20-0. And swing and a miss. Castet strikes him out for out number 1.
At the bat for Indians, number 10, Jason Butler.
And the first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2, and he misses high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Castet, and it misses high and inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Strikeout on the outside corner for out number 2.
Up the bat for the Indians, number 25, Roy Babineau.
Two down, and the first pitch misses low and away. One ball, no strikes from Castet. Same pitch. Called the ball once again. 2 balls and no strikes. Off the end of the bat, and a base hit in the right field to break up the no-hitter. Castet perfect through 3 1/3. And the base hit sneaks by a diving Pelican to end Castet's no-hit bid. So 2 outs, runner at first base, and the pitch misses outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes.
You gotta wash it down after that.
Here's the 1-0. It's in for a strike, 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-1 pitch. Outside corner for a strike, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and a strikeout ends the inning. Wash-Marion picks up their first hit to end the no-hit bid by Castet. Castet strikes him out to end the inning. And we'll head to the 5th. Saints lead it 20-0. Well, that'll be your ball game. They'll call this one after 4 innings with the Saints leading it 20-0. Saints will be back on Monday night as they'll travel to Carencro. Your final here from Legion Field is St. Louis 20 and Wash-Marion 0. Aaron Castet goes complete game, gives up 1 hit, strikes out 9, no runs, no walks. Saints move to 8-0 in district play. We'll take a non-district break on Monday night in Carencro, then we'll be back for district play on Tuesday in Jennings, followed by a Thursday game here at Legion Field against Jennings. So your final, St. Louis 20 and Wash-Marion 0.